Yeah, viewers, I scored this mid-50s Frigidaire with a meter miser compressor. I was going to finish restoring it because it was they restored it, painted it, and it yeah, so got no refrigerant in it. It had bugger all in there, so I'm going to pressure test it for leaks, and then I'm going to yeah, recharge it with R152A air duster. It's missing this shelf here, but I did a pretty good job of the paint. New seal, new gasket, the switch for the door, the light I mean. Got to adjust the catch because it doesn't hold the door properly closed. I got to de-skin the door, I think. Yeah, so I got to de-skin the door, and the tabs behind here have to be bent from the inside. To get this trim to go back on, those tabs will be bent from the inside. So I got to de-skin the door, which has been properly redone. Nice job of paint, looks real nice. It's just adjust, I got to fix that. But it's had a bit of no major damage. I converted it to a service valve. I took the aluminium plug out of there. It's a similar concept to the Kirby service valve system on the Kirby compressors. A thing screws on here, seals against air, undoes a bolt and you can charge it. David Adams done videos on it. It's had a bit of a bump on here, no oil leaking out of there. It's just smashed a little Bakelite nut off. So that's just sitting on there, so that'll have to be fixed. That was cracked, I've glued it, I hold it with a zip tie. No oil there, we're lucky, so. It does have a service valve in here, a T-piece, which must have been put in. This must have been changed under warranty, I reckon. This is not original. I reckon this compressor's being changed out under warranty. Because that's not normal, that bit, not normal. That would have went straight to there. Straight down to there, without this. So this has been added on and joined. There's a T-piece in there that's been added with a charging one of these nipples on it. So whoever changed the compressor under warranty didn't have the tool for heel from the factory to charge it. Because that's definitely an old style charging valve deep down in there. It's not a modern one. Original capillary, original filter dryer. As I said, I've had to tap a thread on that little fitting. Copper was a bit of a challenge. It did twist up a little bit. I've had to get a this cheap Chinese tapping kit. It's a 5/16 NF24 thread and size tap, 5/16 tube NF24 thread, which matched the plug that came out. Let's tap that. It was a bit of a challenge because it's too soft and copper was too soft at the tap, so it was very tricky to do. I managed to do it. I got some Loctite or Lock Seal, which is a refrigerant or gas tight hydrocarbon as well, compatible lock thread sealant. It's similar to Loctite but a different brand. It's I've used it before for other things and it's actually pretty good. Where I put it is beyond me. No, I can't find it now. Anyway, I'll pressure test it first. See if it holds pressure. I'm going to use a bit of hydrocarbon. Nitrogen would be nice, but that stuff's expensive, plus you've got to pay rent on the tank. Anyway, put some of this in it to pressurise it. This. And then I'm going to vac it down and put R152A in it. Okay, viewers, well, I put some hydrocarbon, and this has started peeing out everywhere. Now this was a poor solder, it wasn't looked pretty old, so I wanted to fix this, charged it, and then they just gave up on it and then just left it like that and didn't solder it because it was not touched. I just re-brazed that, fixed that, brazed in my service valve modification. Now it's good to go. Alright. Okay, viewers, well, I've done away with this bloody high pressure tap here. It just kept bloody leaking. So I've reverted to putting that on there. And just, yeah. I was hoping that would be a good high pressure tap, but I don't think it really needed it. It just kept leaking, so I buggered it, put it back as it was. Looks better anyway than that ugly bloody high pressure tap on there. Look too redneck. Anyway, it's working quite well now. Fix this up there, put a spring behind here. This falls down, and that smashed the plastic trim. I had to repair that. Check out the frost. Listen to that, look at that frost. That. The seal's pretty good on this. Wow, how good's that? Nicely frosted. So I'll lift this handle up so it closes. So I've got to put a spring under here to hold this upwards before I put that trim back on there. A little bit cut it up and did that adjustment onto the catch, and it works quite well. Just to elaborate again, those of you who are new to these minimizers, this is your suction valve inside here. So this is your high pressure side, this whole complete housing. And the pump unit bolts on to the other side of this part here. This is the suction side. It's in there, is where your suction is going through there, pressurising this and going out through here. It's a typical rotary compressor design. It does cycle on and off quite well too, so the thermostat's in good nick. 25 ounces of R12. So it took about almost 200 grams of R152A. It works very well. I love that. Bit of a minimizer. See where they put this on top, that divot holds the rotor down, so it holds it from jumping out from the magnetic field. And they roll it over when they welded it, then they rolled it over. So it's welded around here, then they neatened it up to the machine to make it look nice. There we go. Amp is what? 1.1 amp. This thing doesn't use much power at all. Very good on power. Works quite well. I love that sound. Come out quite well. So to fix this up, and when I get more time, and I'll put it all back together at 100% then. Unfortunately the kick thing underneath's missing. There's supposed to be a board under here, but that never came with it. The guy who got this fridge never got this the bottom part. This is a little bit cool to the touch, slightly cool to the touch, which is yeah, full charge. Got that right. There's a wiring here going to the relay. Start relay's there, behind there. That's actually, yeah, cool to the touch. It's quite a hot day today. Nice, this thing turned out quite well. Happy with that. Anyway, I've got some Miele dishwashers I've had sitting here for ages. All of these work now, speaking of repairing things. That one works, this one works, had minor issues, fixed it up. This one opens the door up automatically when it's dry. That one I put a new, no, it was this one. This one I put a new refurbished pump in and it works fine. That had an F78 and that had an F14 error. So I fixed that just by changing the spare pump I had. Changed some bits over and made one good pump out of two, fixed that one. A float switch which caused an F14 issue. For this one I fixed this one here, so they're all going. This is a semi-integrated model. The cupboard goes on here, a board to match your cupboards. This one has a turbo function. This one has a BLDC circulation pump, so it can run really fast to get more pressure when you wash your dishes. Whereas all these other ones have your standard AC 240 motor pumps. That's your standard AC 240 pump. In the cheaper models and lineups of Miele dishwashers, and the more expensive ones have this sort of a pump. It's like a cordless power tool, same sort of motor and circuit board, but this is a pump, not a power tool motor. Same principle. This board here, I get an error, F78 error, so it's to do with this not running. Now I've determined it's this circuit board's faulty. So I've got another one of these pumps which I've fixed the seal up and filled it with oil and silicone this hole up. It's this is all a complete submerged sealed rotor system, so not going to hurt anything. So I'll fix the other pump up, put that in this one, and this one works fine. These components here can be replaced. That switch can be replaced individually, that heating element can be replaced individually, and this little motor here which turns the there's a valve inside here for rinse, wash, and that closes that. Opens this one for the rinse part of the cycle. It's all fully refurbishable. They've written on the F78 fault, which is this circuit board. Although I keep my eyes peeled for a customer's machine I fix up where something else is broken, and I can be able to fix this whole pump up and put a new board on this motor and fix it up as a good spare part. This one's the most expensive one of the lot. This is a G6620 SCU. G1534. And these are your T220s. Pretty common with these ones. But this is, I'm going to put this inside my house and upgrade my LG. Because this has pretty nice functions on it. You put small utensils in there, having to drop anything. And it just motorizes and opens the door to dry. Yeah, this one doesn't have the as I said, this is a standard 240 AC motor on this one, so no turbo. Whereas this one does, and it'll actually overrun the motor and rev its tits off to get more pressure. It's actually a nice feature actually, I like that. I've a PC scan, I've got to plug my diagnostics into this. This doesn't have PC, but this one here does. I'm going to clear all the faults out of these machines. This has it as well, the MDG optical interface can connect to these ones, these three here. This one doesn't have it. You can reset the faults and read how much hours these things have done. And in some circumstances you can upgrade the firmware on these, but only certain models of Miele, not all of them. I do a bit of well, you can read all the hours, service life it's had. These are all pretty low-hourred machines. This one is only about 3 years old. Just out of warranty, the customer just said get a new one, so okay. Took it out and replaced it and took this one home. Yeah, this one doesn't have your PC, so the PC is a nice function because when I'm a Miele service technician and you've got the tools, you can hook up your optical interface into that and you can see all sorts of cool things. And makes fault finding and troubleshooting and testing each function specifically to the machine to find what's exactly wrong, which is very handy. But only certified Miele techs can get hold of that. Not any repair shop can do that. Only Miele specific technicians are allowed to do that because they only have access to the online stuff and all the Miele stuff online, which I have. Anyway, thanks for watching.